Will Bitcoin and Ethereum prices sink or swim? Watch these two factors in August for clues. Bitcoin and Ethereum costs could go in one of two totally various bearings throughout the following couple of days or weeks, as per one master. They could either encounter their greatest cost drop this year or rally on from here, at absolutely no point ever to return to their late spring 2022 lows in the future. Martin Hiesboeck, head of blockchain and crypto research at Uphold, accepts the previous is almost certain. He says it'll all boil down to the advancing international circumstance between Russia, China, and NATO. Bitcoin and Ethereum were both down toward the beginning of the week as the remainder of worldwide business sectors fell in front of fears that U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan could altogether raise U.S.-China pressures. Russia has additionally moved forward its assaults on Ukraine, and Europe is confronting an energy emergency. The international circumstance is ruling the discussion. Proceeded with war implies proceeded with expansion, Hiesboeck says. Simultaneously, we have what is going on we have never had, practically full work, extending economy, but then uncommon cost climbs. For the best and latest crypto and finance videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to be the first to get the latest updates and news. The following are two potential situations that could work out with Bitcoin and Ethereum in the close to term. Situation 1, investors continue to be more comfortable with riskier assets. Bitcoin and Ethereum got the week going on a marginally more fragile note, yet there is even more force behind computerized resources than there was only half a month prior. Bitcoin was holding consistent close $23,000, and Ethereum was exchanging above $1,600 on Thursday, both down somewhat subsequent to polishing off the month solid. In July, Ethereum mobilized by over half and Bitcoin was up by 20%, as per Next Advisor information. Simply last week, Bitcoin hit almost $25,000 and Ethereum outperformed $1,700. That is a critical increment from only 2 months prior when the crypto market declined and Bitcoin hit a low of $17,500. The two biggest cryptographic forms of money have arrived at cost levels over the most recent couple of days that could keep pushing them higher, particularly since a large portion of the new terrible news has proactively been valued on the lookout, as per Marcus Soterio, a market investigator at computerized resource intermediary GlobalBlock. After the Federal Reserve raised loan costs last week and a report uncovered that U.S. gross domestic product fell in the subsequent quarter, financial backers turned out to be more sure that the Fed could slow its fixing pace assuming the economy starts to slow down. This prompted a strong convention for stocks in crypto, and July ended up being the securities exchange's greatest month since November 2020. The Fed is still without a doubt fixing, and expansion is currently at a 40-year high, so we can't be persuaded of a market inversion presently, Soterio says. However, the way that Jerome Powell has begun to say that the rate climbs have had an observable effect signs to me that we are in the later phases of this bear market, which we are close to 8 months into. While we're still in a bear market, crypto master and market expert Wendy O says specialized graphs show that Bitcoin is on a bullish upturn in the close to term. Nonetheless, she says Bitcoin would have to move above $26,700 for her to turn out to be present moment bullish. Is it safe to say that we will have the option to do that? I don't have any idea yet one thing I am seeing with Bitcoin is that we kissed $24,800 and we had several endeavors to support and flip above yet we couldn't do as such, O says. We could get a tad of a retest however at that point keep on going vertical. Situation 2, escalating global conflict sends crypto prices to new lows raising international strains this week prompted a new gamble-off opinion among financial backers, and digital forms of money, alongside stocks, were hit harder as they're viewed as dangerous resources. Pelosi's visit to Taiwan caused trouble specifically, with China tightening up its tactical action nearby while Russia denounced the US of inciting Beijing. Cryptographic forms of money could fall down to lows as we found in June, perhaps considerably further, in the event that international strains keep on heightening all over the planet, specialists say. While July was the greatest month beginning around 2020 for stocks and crypto, rising strains among China and the US, the two biggest economies on the planet, won't uphold risk craving at any point in the near future, as per Edward Moya, a senior market examiner at business firm Oanda. The crypto market has been firmly associated with the financial exchange starting from the beginning of the year, so on the off chance that stocks fall due to the ongoing contentions on the planet, digital forms of money probably will as well. What's more, the US economy is grappling with 4-decade high expansion, increasing loan fees, and a possible downturn. Hiesboeck says more vulnerability all over the planet's legislative issues and the US economy implies greater eccentricism of the business sectors, and financial backers could do without vulnerability. The July rally was only an intermission, powered simply by momentary open doors and not long-haul situating of central parts, Hiesboeck says. How market volatility affects crypto investors. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other digital forms of money are similarly prone to fall as they are to climb. In the event that you're a drawn-out financial backer, momentary unpredictability shouldn't definitely change your crypto speculation procedure. Specialists prescribe adhering to Bitcoin and Ethereum, the two most notable and laid-out digital currencies, and dispensing something like 5% of your venture portfolio to crypto. Continuously focus on additional significant parts of your funds, like setting something aside for a crisis, adding to a customary retirement account, and taking care of exorbitant premium obligation, prior to putting resources into crypto. You ought to just contribute what you're okay with losing, specialists say. These two situations are updates that cryptographic forms of money are profoundly unpredictable and hazardous resources, much more so than stocks, and financial and political vulnerability can make considerably greater unpredictability in the business sectors. While Bitcoin and Ethereum have seen a few huge increases somewhat recently, they're still far away from their untouched highs last November. One thing is sure, there's a developing rundown of likely concerns over the US economy and heightening worldwide clash, so specialists suggest avoiding any unnecessary risk with your interests meanwhile.